There's a spot for a tape measure, but it's not in there. So my husband is in trouble. Actually, never mind. No, he's not. I found this one. 28.5. So that is 14.25. Is that a good idea or a bad one? We'll see. I'm not measuring. I'm measuring with my heart. But how am I supposed to hold this and screw at the same time? Tricky, tricky. This speech is not a say. I think it's very little. Well, that's not great, is it? That's good. Take two. Nice! Nice! Oh my gosh. Wait, okay. So this is gonna go like that. Dang! Wait, that's gonna be perfect. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, I feel like I maybe shouldn't use the drill for this. Maybe I'll like a screwdriver. Maybe it's supposed to be like that? Although I seriously doubt it. Oh my gosh, I just stepped on a pile of screws. I'm so nervous this is gonna fall. I don't think it is. I mean, I hope it doesn't. I'm excited about this. I kind of wish I had put it this way a little bit more since it can't like turn. You know what? It's gonna have to be good enough for now. It's better than it was before, that's for sure. So let's hope it doesn't tear out of the wall. It's almost 9:30 and I'm thinking the plan for the day is I'm going to go to a library today, not my usual library, but a second one because I learned that I can get a library card through this other library, which is really exciting because then I will be able to like double my holds on Libby and things. My library gives you 4 holds at a time. I don't know if that's standard. I don't know what the standard is, but we get 4 holds at a time. And I have a lot of books that I want to read and because I want to read things like soon, right? So I don't want to like have my holds maxed out for months on end and not have anything to read on my Kindle. So as of right now, pretty pumped to go get a second library card. We are walking to the library. I parked my car like 10 minutes away from where I'm going and just thought I'd get in a little walk. So I think we're supposed to go over like a bridge, like a train bridge. So that'll be fun. I think I've done this before when Brendan and I were dating. I think he like took me on this little walk, but I haven't done it since. And that was, oh my God, probably like 5 years ago. So yeah, let's go. I got my water. I'm listening to the Calamity Club. Here we go. Well, there's the train bridge. Okay. That was so freaky. I hated that so much. is such a great library. They have so many like popular titles that I couldn't get at like my regular, normal, I don't know, everyday library, my local library, I guess. That's really awesome. Now I just have to find my way back to my car. I also scooted across the street and got some stamps. That's exciting. I've been needing to get stamps for like way too long. We have some invitations that we want to mail out, so it's exciting to have those. And yeah, let's go find this bridge, find our way back to the car, maybe go home and eat some lunch. You can see the ocean from up here. How awesome is that? I think that's Watch Hill, which makes that Taylor Swift's house. Pretty cool. I just got back home. I am going to make a little lunch. We had fish tacos for dinner, and I left a little bit of the fish out so that I could make fresh fish tacos for my lunch today, which, pat myself on the back, was a very good idea because that sounds so frickin' scrumptious. So yeah, I'm gonna make some fish tacos. I'm probably gonna sit and read. That sounds really nice. Right now I'm reading, well, I'm in the middle of 2 books. I am currently listening to The Calamity Club, and I am reading Yellowface. Yellowface is really good. I just started it yesterday, and I'm like 30% of the way through. So a real page turner if you ask me. And I feel like I'm just gonna sit and read. I do have some editing I wanna do, but I honestly might push it off until tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see what happens. It's only 12:30 and Brendan doesn't get out of work until 4:30, but we do have a very special date planned for tonight, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm reading Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, Kuang. And I have a few thoughts that I just like needed to get out into the ether. So first of all, June is terrible. Our main character is terrible. Let me back up. So this story is about June, whose friend Athena passed. They're both writers, and June takes the manuscript for Athena's next book after her passing and passes it off as her own. And this is about the Chinese influence of military, and June is a white woman. So this story is basically like a social commentary about race in media, which I think is really interesting. I took a course called Race, Gender, and Sexuality in the Media in college, and I feel like this book would have paired really well in that class. Basically, it's just how race is portrayed in books and media and how it's perceived. And I think that's pretty interesting. I especially love the conversation about like the ownership of stories, and you know, some stories are definitely not yours to tell, but people will tell those stories anyway. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm only, a little over 30% of the way through the book, so I still have quite a bit to go, but I'm just really liking the tone of this book so far, and I'm just really into it. I'm gonna keep reading. I have like an hour and a half to just hang out and chill, and I'm probably just gonna try to tear through more of this book because it really has my interest. It's really, really good. Just kidding, you can absolutely eat that. That looks so good. Morning, my friends. It is the next day. I thought that it would be fun to A, get out of the house, B, treat myself to a little baked good, and C, go read my book in the sunshine. So I packed a bag. I am thinking that we're gonna go to Watch Hill and set out a little blanket and just read. I'm hoping that we can find a spot. No time to waste. Let's hit the road. I'm never gonna get this tripod exactly how I want it, but Watch Hill, complete bust. Absolutely not. Just no way I'm getting near that. Honestly, probably pretty delusional that I thought I could. So I've changed my plans. I'm going to a second location. I did, however, stop to pick up a little breakfast, lunch, brunch situation. But before I am allowed to go do that, I must have my wellness shot. Here we go. Bottoms up. Cheers. Wow. Whew. Oh my gosh. That is good. Honestly, it's like not as spicy as I would normally make it, but it's still pretty spicy. But yeah, I'm gonna go acquire my snack and then we will go to the location and finally sit and read, hopefully. Wish me luck. Huge success. I got a lox bagel and let's go read. We have made it to the book picnic. I am gonna try to finish this. I am gonna eat my bagel. And then before I left this morning, I also made a nice little maple matcha. So I'm gonna sit here for a couple hours and just enjoy being outside. My MagSafe tripod is the perfect little stand for my Kindle while I sit and eat. Just look at this beautiful view. Ah, truly just stunning. I am heading out from our little picnic. I'm gonna go jump in my in-laws pool. So I'm so excited. I'll see you there. I'm back from the pool. I am currently working on dinner. I'm marinating some chicken in yogurt. Sorry if this is like a yucky image, but it really tenderizes the meat. It makes it nice and yummy. So later we'll put this on the grill. All right, and this is just chicken, Greek yogurt, garlic, paprika, salt, pepper, a little cumin. Yeah, this will just get stored until we're ready to grill. And then I'm going to make a little tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki sauce? I feel like that's probably enough, but is it tzatziki sauce or just tzatziki? Does anyone know? Little raw garlic. We're having like Mediterranean chicken bowls for dinner. Whew, I'm like still so yucky from the pool, but careful with the fingers. I just wanted to get this done. I like came home, quickly washed my hands and stuff, and just am like jumping right into this so that I can shower and relax. All right, I adjusted the angle on that. Is that better? I feel like you couldn't see what I was doing, so sorry about that. Yogurt. We're using the Cabot. It's by far my favorite. We love Cabot. We love Vermont. Garlic, cucumber, yogurt, lemon. So for our bowls tonight, we're going to have a base of couscous and then probably couscous with like a little, I don't know, like herby olive oil situation. I'm not really sure. And then a little salad of tomatoes, cucumbers, and olives. The grilled chicken, and then tzatziki. It's kind of like a triangle meal, honestly. You have your starch, your protein, your veg. Oh, dill! Oh my gosh, I didn't even put dill in there. That's so funny. All right, and I need some advice because I've been leaving my greens in the fridge and I think it's just not really working. Not too much dill. Brendan doesn't love dill. We're really taking a chance with this dinner, but he's trusting me to do all the dinners this week and I've been surprising him with like what I've been making. Oh my gosh, look at how many seeds are in this lemon. I don't really know what I was saying. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling, just chit-chatting. Something about raw garlic really does it for me. Is that crazy? Is that a crazy stance? And before anybody says anything about double dipping, this is literally for me and my husband. So, get over it. You're not getting my germs. Dang, that's really great. Awesome. Nice. So tzatziki done. Chicken done. See, this is what happens when it goes in the fridge. Like, do I need to leave it out of the fridge? Is it just dying in there? And the same thing with my cilantro. It goes into the fridge and it's just, maybe it's me. Maybe they don't live in the fridge and that's on me. But gosh, my brain is just all over the place. Not my best knife work. But I'm just cutting up this cucumber and then we'll cut up these tomatoes. I feel like you see all of these like hacks for cutting and all of these devices for cutting, and those just aren't for me. I just love cutting stuff. I love being in the kitchen. I feel like I grew up in the kitchen. My papa, my grandfather, is the one who basically taught me everything about cooking, and I know he's still pretty miffed that I went to a liberal arts college and not a culinary institute. Honestly, he's kind of right about that. I worked in a couple kitchens, well, kinda. I worked at like coffee shops where I had to make food, and then I worked at a college where I was in like a dining hall kitchen, and that was fun. It was a lot of just like prep work, which is probably where I learned to be like, dang, cutting stuff into little pieces, like that's kind of fun. I feel like I need to like perfect my form here. But yeah, the act of cutting things, so fun. So all those little like choppers or like little dicers, they don't do it for me. All right, now Brendan does not love olives, so I'm just gonna do a few in here and then I'll add more to mine. And then I think instead of tzatziki, you usually like olive oil the top of it, right? Just to add a little bit of like flavor. But I think instead I might like dress this in olive oil. I'm not sure yet, so don't hold me to that. That's what I'm thinking right now. Either way, I won't do that until right before we eat. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. What a gorgeous little salad. Perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. Good thing you were done. It's actually a couple days later. I realized I never like officially ended the vlog. I don't know if I ever officially end my vlogs, but I figured I would this time. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a whole lot to me, and I will see you real soon in the next one.